Hey guys, Sure Midget here. Got a really cool gun to do a video on. So this is a KRYTAC, and this actually has a V12 in it. So this is Tyler's gun. He's friends with Isaac. So if you watched my other video on the what was it, GMP Mott's M4 with the V12 engine, they're really good friends. So let's just start from the back, head to the front. I'll talk about it. So on the back here, it's got the KRYTAC stock. Your standard crane stock. Of course, it's got a JST 7.4 LiPo in here, which is normal for HPA use. Nothing, nothing special. Just Valken LiPo. Then we have a KRYTAC Defiance pistol grip with a Valken V12 grip connect. Now, you can use these grip connects for any HPA engine, just so you know. You can use these for Wolverine products, Polar Star products. Considering, you're using a standard hose, you're not using anything different. You can still use this grip, this in-grip connect, which I really recommend because they're only roughly $15. Really cheap, really good quality. Never seen one break. You might have to modify your pistol grip plate, which I had to do with this one, but it fits great, works great. You got the ambi sling mount for the KRYTAC, comes stock. You got the KRYTAC Mark 1 body on here, and in tan, of course. Safe semi-full auto. You can't have the ambi selector switch with the V12, which honestly wouldn't disappoint me. On the selector switch, the other side of it, there's this, I don't know what to call it, a knob that moves the selector plate. It had to be swapped out for a standard one. So with the KRYTACs, you have to swap that out if you want to fit a V12 in it, or even a standard gearbox shell with a standard gearbox or selector plate. Or you can use the KRYTAC selector plate, but you have to take out the gears on the both sides of the gearbox. Hope that makes sense. Those techs that have done that before might understand. Of course, V12, you can see the engine itself there. On the top here, it has an EOTech. I'm not sure what model it is. It's obviously not a real one, but it's super, super nice. You have, you press both to turn it on. Probably not going to be able to see it brightness adjustment, so I can turn this bad boy way up so you can see it bright in the daytime. I'm not sure if you can see that. It is green. I could not find the color adjustment. I don't even think it has color adjustment, to be honest. To turn it off, you hold both buttons and it turns off. Very simple. It's got a nice mounting system. Pretty heavy duty. It's big, definitely high quality. Not sure who makes it, but it is a holographic. It might be one of the XPS's. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. I'm not an expert on optics whatsoever. And then we have the KRYTAC key mod rail system in tan, of course, with one rail segment, which I believe he plans on putting a pistol grip on here, or not a pistol grip, a vertical grip of some sort on here. I'm not sure what, but I thought I remember him saying something about putting a grip on here, and that would be perfect. Pec box on the top, I would probably recommend him to get a better flashlight. This has a flashlight built into it. I can't seem to get the lasers to work, but the flashlight works, but it's very, very dim. So if I were him, I'd swap this out, just take it off, and put like a flashlight like I have, one of the Olight flashlights. They're so freaking bright. And then the flash hider on here is some sort of, I think it's like an Angel Custom or something. It's cool. As far as the internals, it's got a Pro 1 hop-up, a Lonex 50-degree bucking, and a Angel Custom 6.01 steel inner barrel. It goes till right there. And if you could see that in the groove, so it's pretty much perfect. Even if you put a suppressor on here, it's short enough that it would, muffle it. On the inside of the engine, it's got a QEV valve. It's got the stock nozzle, stock poppet with a poppet shim. I think it's the biggest poppet shim, if I'm not mistaken. And then short trigger pull mod. Pretty sure that's it. As far as air efficiency, he had a Polar Star jack in here at first, which was giving tons and tons of issues. I spent probably about 8 hours working on the gun, and it was trash. And as soon as I throw a V12 in here, it shoots like beautifully. Alright, so I went ahead and changed something. I ended up boring out the black nozzle, so now it's not the stock diameter. The stock diameter was shooting, at 85 PSI, was shooting 315 with a .2, which is pretty low. So I bored it out. We're going to see what it shoots now. I'm at 80 PSI. I turned it down. I've already chronoed it. I know what it shoots, but for your guys' sake. 351, 354, 353, 353, 354, 353, 353. Insanely consistent. It's 1.16 joules with a 0.2. He is going to use a 0.25 with this gun, indoor and outdoor. It feeds great, shoots great, shoots 200 feet. Again, if he wanted to take it up to 400 FPS, he could. Probably 90 PSI, 90 or 95. Probably 95 would probably do 400 feet per second. So he could turn it up if he wants. You know, if people are complaining about his rate of fire or whatever, turn that FPS up, semi-lock it, or just put it to like 15 or 20 rounds a second, something super slow, so people can't complain because that's AEG slow, or stock AEG slow. Alright, so let's go ahead and shoot it. It is overhopped with 0.25s, or 2s, sorry. But it feeds, sounds beautiful too. Full auto. That is 35 rounds a second, so it's just starting to get quick. Alright, we're out. Let's try another mag. Alright, let's try some first person here. As you can see, overhopping quite a bit. For the sake of where his hop is dialed in, I'm not going to mess with it. I can still hit that target though. Mag's out. That's semi-auto. Insanely responsive. Those BBs are going high. We're out. So yeah, only a slight change in performance with the blowing out the black nozzle, really FPS jump, no range consistency and accuracy difference, maybe a little bit more range because he's getting a little bit more feet per second, a little bit more power out of it. So recap, at about 80 PSI, he's getting about 350 to 360 FPS with a 0.2. Again, my regulator's not as consistent as his is, so at 80 PSI, he should probably be consistently getting that 350 mark like I was when I first plugged this tank up. Because once you first plug the tank up, it's more consistent, and then it starts to die down once you've started shooting, at least with my regulator, at a low PSI at least. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. This gun is freaking awesome. I'm actually doing another video on another one of his guns, probably tomorrow if I can find time, because parts are coming in later today. So it's a pretty cool gun. It's another HPA gun. But this one's pretty freaking cool, and this one functions much better than that other gun. Just gonna put it out there. But that one's got a cool factor because you don't see those type of guns every day. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.